Thank you so much guys for watching my first ever YouTube channel, and we're just going to start off with makeup wipes. So we're going to clean the face from any leftover makeup that might be on her canvas, and then we're going to continue with the Nivea post shave palm. And we're gonna pat it all over the face with a foundation brush, and you just pat it on the face if you're using that type of brush. And we're going to continue with the Badescu spray. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, so I'm sorry guys. And we're just going to spray it all over the face. Just going to go over with a fan just to dry it up a little bit, and not too long. We're going to continue with the Sonia Kashuk neutral eyeshadow palette. And I'm sorry if I say these things wrong, guys. I don't know how to say it. We're getting the lighter shade and then the darker shade. We start with the lighter shade with an angled brush from MAC. And that is MAC 256. And we're going in and we're starting on the outer eyebrow. We're starting on the outer and going in the middle. We're continuing with the paint pot from Soft Orche, and I love this for olive tone skins. It's amazing. And we're just patting it in with my middle finger. We're not using any special brush for this. You can if you want to, but I'm not. And then we're just gonna go ahead and set that with the Mercier translucent powder. And we're just going to use a blending brush, 224. We're going to blend that all over the eyelid. We're going to blend, 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 and blend some more. That's what you should learn when you're being a makeup artist, to always blend. Now we're going to continue with the Colourpop Bel with that same brush, the MAC 224. We're going to blend from the outer to inner corners in circular motions, and we're just blending that in on both sides. You always want to look the client from the front so you can see that they're even, and if you need to do any corrections, you can always look at the client from the front and side to side just to check that they're even and that you're doing everything okay. Just make sure to hold the brush on the tip and lightly interact with the skin. And then we're continuing with the MAC 217 with Secrets Colourpop. It's a light pink shade, has a little shimmer. We're going to start from the outer corner into the inner corners, avoiding the middle eyelid. We're avoiding the middle eyelid, guys. So we're starting from the outer, going in from the middle, going into the inner, and we're just blending it in circular motions. Just circular motions, and again, trying to hold the brush from the tip and lightly interacting with the skin. We don't want to touch the skin so much. I mean, we obviously do, but not too hard. Just lightly, because that should get the product enough. And we're going to continue with the soft core from Colourpop. We're going to start again from the outers, blending into the inners. So I hope we got that down and you know what you guys are doing. And if you have any questions, you should let me know. And we're still blending, and we're going to continue blending for a while now, just to even that color out from both eyes. Again, you have to look at the person from the front, side to side, just to check that it's even. And we're going to continue with the MAC 224, and we're going to use that to blend it out a little bit. We're also going to bring out Kylie's Cosmetics Burgundy palette, and I love this palette. It's amazing. We're going to use the red burgundy shade, and we're going to use again the MAC 224. It's the best blending brush out there, so I would recommend getting that brush if you're interested in becoming a makeup artist or just to do makeup on yourself. And remember, we're starting from the outer, going into the inner corners, avoiding the middle part of the eyelid. and we're trying to hold that brush from the tip, lightly touching the skin, and just blending that in circular motions. And it is hard for me to do that because I just started doing that, holding it from the tip, lightly holding the skin. So I'm getting used to it, and I'm trying to get better at blending. But you could always stop at some point and then go back in later to blend. You could always do that. You don't limit yourself. You can always stop and continue doing something else and then go back and blend. So we're just blending. We are blending a whole lot today. I mean a whole lot. And brushing also, because we did put eyelash extensions on her. Sinful 0.07. We're going in with the Colourpop Wrinkle shade. It's amazing glittery eyeshadow using the MAC 230. We're just gonna pat that product in, pat on that side, and we're gonna pat on the other side, always trying to get it even. So I do go back and forward just to get that color even, and looking at that client in the front and side to side just to check that the product is being distributed evenly. And we did spray it once with Mario spray just to get that color a little bit more pigmented, and we are blending in again, guys. Remember, you can go back and blend anytime that you want. Don't limit yourself in blending because it's very important. Very important. And we're just going to continue patting and blending and brushing. That's all it is, guys, dealing with the eyes. And this is a natural glam, so it's not too much. Look how amazing it's turning out. We're going to clean the under eye area with makeup wipes just to remove that glitter off. We're going to start with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation with a foundation brush, and we're going to pat it all over the face, carefully patting all over the face. And we are going to avoid the under eye area just because we're going to go in with concealer, and like my Makeup by Haley said, there's no point of putting foundation on where we are putting concealer because we're just gonna really drown our skin with makeup. Too much makeup in too many places is no good. So we're just gonna continue to pat that all over the face. Just pat it. No blending if you're using this type of foundation brush. There's no blending, there's just patting. Don't forget the neck, because we don't want to get a face and a neck that don't match. We always want it to match. That's our goal also when dealing with the face. We're going to continue with the Nars concealer in Custard. We're going to go on the under area, of course. We're going to continue with the bridge of the nose, just a dot and a line. And we're going to go in with the chin and the forehead and beside the nose. Just get those areas. And what we're going to do is also pat it. Since we're using a smaller foundation brush, we always want to remember to pat it. This particular brush that I'm using for foundation takes product off if we blend. So we have to pat if you are using these brushes. And we're just patting and patting some more. Very important with this makeup brushes. Look how flawless her skin is looking. I mean, amazing. We're going to continue on with Anastasia Contour Cream Kit. We're going to use the banana, and I already placed it on her under eye, her nose, her chin, her forehead, and just look at where I placed it on her under eye. I went all the way down beside the nose And the reason I did that was because the foundation she brought in was Too Faced, and it was too pink for her skin, so I had to go in with a little yellow tone concealer just to feel more comfortable and even her skin out just a little bit more, so it wouldn't look too pink, so it would look like her natural neckline, her chest, you know, just to make it look olive, because she has an olive tone. And we're just patting that in. It's a little hard in the inner corner, so just make sure for you kind of look up and to pat that and raise the eyebrow if you need to. We're going to go in with a translucent powder, and we're going to blend it in with any powder brush. You can use Real Techniques, and we're just going to place it on the under eyes. And what we do is place a little bit, and then we just start blending. We just go ahead and start blending. We just blend that translucent powder out, and look how amazing her skin looks after just using that translucent powder. I think it's my favorite translucent powder. Amazing. Now we're going in with the bronzer. We're using the Alexis Ren Colourpop Topaz Duo palette. And we're going to use the 168 brush. And we're just going to go in with circular motions, blending it in. We do start where right beside the ear line, where the hairline, beside the hairline beside the ear, we start there, and then we just blend it in circular motions outwards to the lips and upwards towards the eyebrow or the forehead, of course. And we blend it in there in circular motions, and we go below the chin and down the neck, going back to the forehead, and then we go to the middle and we go back down. It's very important to get the forehead, get the cheeks, well, not the cheeks, get that, I forgot what it's called, guys. Get that area, and then get below the chin. Always important. And we have to check with the client, so they have to turn both ways and then look forward. You have to check that it's evenly distributed all over the face, so you don't have one dark side and one light side, or one ashy side and one normal side. We don't want that. So we want the client to look both ways. We're going in with the blending brush 224 just to contour a little bit with the nose. Contour the nose. And we're using the same bronzer from the Topaz. We're just going in with the powder brush to blend out the contour powder a little bit, the bronzer powder a little bit. And we're going to go in with the Colourpop. And this is a blush that I don't remember the name, but I will find out and I will be posting later. And we're using the same MAC 168 brush. And you want to make sure that your client smiles just a little bit, just so we can have the correct placement of the blush. And we just tapped it twice, and then we're just blending it in circular motions upwards. And I'm not a fan of blush that much, so we're not using that much blush today. And you just want to blend that out. And blend. I'm a fan of blending. Look at that. Flawless. I love it. Love it. And blending some more. You guys know. And now we're going to use the same Duo palette, and we're going to use the highlighter this time, and we're using the same brush, the MAC 168, and you can see how I'm applying it, and you can already see it popping look at that. I'm in love with this highlighter. I recommend you guys to buy it. I love it for my skin. I've only used it for my fair skin and for her skin type. I haven't used it on anybody deep tone, so I'm not sure how it would look. But look at that highlight. It's amazing. And it's even more amazing in person. And we're just gonna do the other side also. Blend that in there. I love a lot of highlight, so we are putting a lot of highlight on there. You have to remember, if you're taking pictures, you do put more product than normal. We're going in with the MAC 224 with the same highlight and getting the nose, the bridge of the nose. Oh, it's popping, guys. Look at that. Getting up above the lip area and blending some more above the cheek area. We're also going to get the eyebrow bone. Gotta highlight that too. Highlight, guys. It's everything. It's my favorite thing, as you can tell. I love blending. Love blending foundation, eyeshadow, and I love my highlighter. Okay, and we're gonna go in with the MAC 221. And we're going to go ahead and do below the eye area, the eyeliner area, basically. I'm going to go with the Bel Air from Colourpop. So the same colors we used on the eyelid, we're using on the bottom. We're just going to do it on the eyeliner area. I'm not sure what it's called. Sorry, guys. But we're doing it on that area. We're just blending it in. I'm going to go in with with the Secrets, blend that in there, and then we're going to go in with the soft core, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom it in just a little bit so you can see it a little bit closer how it looks. We're not going that dark under that area, so don't worry about it. Then we're going in with the Kylie Cosmetics, the burgundy red color, and look at that. We're just blending it in side to side, to be honest. That's not a big deal. We're going in with the TOPAZ, the highlight, and we're getting in that inner corner. And just blend it in. Amazing. I'm in love with it, guys. Sorry. We're going in with Colourpop Midi. We're starting with the lips, and I am in love with this lip color, and it's matte finish. It's a pink shade for every skin color, even for my fair skin color. It's amazing. I'm in love with it, guys. So I recommend for you to get it if you like pinks. And when you're applying lip color, it's a little difficult, so that's why I'm patting, smudging, going in with my flat brush and all that stuff. Oh, and I did forget to mention that we also use the flat brush for the eyebrows. Sorry, guys, I forgot to record that, I guess, or I cut it out or something. Ooh, she looks flawless. Look at that. And doing just some corrections there. Don't be afraid to mess up, because you will mess up, and it's okay. As you can tell, we fixed it, so you can too. Amazing. Can't stop saying that. And we're just going in with the powder brush just to blend it in, so the concealer is not all over the face. Woo! Obsessed. And we're gonna go in with the Smashbox eyebrow pencil, and it's in dark brown, and we're just gonna fill in those sparse places. She does have her eyebrows microbladed, so that's why they looked a little sparse, because she's going through different stages. They're falling out or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's why we're going to go ahead and fill them in. And that eyebrow pencil is actually hers, but I actually liked it. So I might be getting an eyebrow pencil for my clients because it was pretty cool. Voila, guys. Look at that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you loved this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you have, we have it.